Hey, this is Chris Strong with RapidScan 3D. Today, just going to show you a quick tool within Artec Studio with the Artec Leo, is how to find volume calculations. So we have this tub here, and the idea here is to find the volume calculations of the inside of the tub. So this being a very shiny black object, we're going to go ahead and use the ASIB spray. We're going to go ahead and spray this down a little, and then we'll go ahead and scan. So with spraying, basically what you want to do is just do a kind of an even coat. Spray around. You'll see some dust. It goes away, but it'll leave a nice white coating, which will help us do some scanning with the Artec Leo. And then let's go ahead and scan. Okay, so I got the scanner ready. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording the tote. You'll notice here I'm kind of scanning and you'll see the screen go green. So the areas that are new that I'm scanning that are kind of in that red and orange area just means that we need to scan a little bit more. So I'm just gonna walk around the tote, bring the scanner in a couple different positions so I can capture as much data as possible. And just fill in a little bit more area. All right, I'm gonna put the Leo on this table, and then I'll zoom in on the screen so you can kind of see a little preview of what we scanned. All right, so I'm now in Artec Studio. I'm gonna go into my editing tool, hit eraser, and I'm just gonna hide this other file. So I'm gonna go around my lasso tool, and I'm gonna go ahead and select the tote. And what I'm actually gonna do is do the inverse to delete everything else that I don't need. So I have a little extra data here, so let's go ahead and trim those out. And I'll flip on the other side to see if there's anything else. And there is a little section in here, so I'll just go ahead and delete those out. All right, looks good. I'll go into my tool section. Next thing I'm gonna do is a global registration. So with those three scans, I'm gonna do a best fit between the three with our global registration using just geometry. Makes it a little bit faster. And I sped up the process just to get the idea of the global registration to go through the process pretty quick. And next I'll do a fusion. So Artec calls creating a mesh of fusion, and I'm gonna run it on our default setting, which is our smart fusion. Again, I'm gonna speed this up just a little process in the video, just so that it goes a little bit faster. Typically the fusion is the longest processing time within Artec Studio. All right, so now that we have our mesh, what we'll need to do is actually come back into our editing tool, and I'm gonna erase the top part here, because if I calculated volume calculation, it would calculate that as well. So what I want to do is take out this outer part, and I'm gonna use a cutoff plane selection, and I'm gonna drop that cutoff plane so that it cuts off that top part. Inverse it. So now I just got the lip. And erase. And here I'll just do object selection, inverse, and delete everything that's outside. So I have a cleaner file. All right, next step is to go into fix holes. There will be technically one hole here, which is that edge, and I'll fill it. So I use the flat functionality to try to do as close as I can to a plane to fill this whole area. And to create a watertight mesh, to create volume, we do need to have a watertight mesh. So if there are any holes that are else in there, you do need to fill those in. All right, so I'll hit apply. Now we have a fully enclosed area. I'm gonna go into my measurement tool. I'm gonna go into cross sections, and I'm gonna tell the software to measure the entire model. And on the top left, we have our volume calculations. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me at chris@rapidscan3d.com. Our phone number is 562-912-3544. My direct extension is 116. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the videos below. Or if you have any questions on 3D scanning, I'm more than happy to answer those for you. Thanks a lot.